Hello everyone, welcome back to my survival world. Today, I want to connect our base with spawn by building a ruined gatehouse and a bridge to go alongside it. So I want to build the gatehouse down there by the river so we can have a bridge going across and then a path eventually going up to spawn where we'll have, I think it'll be a tower of some sort. I think that'd be really cool. We'll figure it out when we get there. But that leaves us with two problems. First, the path, I want it to extend down there so we can continue that going across. And I really want to work with the new pale moss. And it's a bit of a journey's away. So we're going to have to get ready for that and travel all the way that way. But luckily, most of it is, I think all of it is accessible by boat. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare and then journey out to the Pale Garden. Alright, I made it back home and I got my pale moss finally. Didn't get too much of it because we could just bone meal it, obviously, but oh, I've got plenty of bones. Look at that, 18 bones. Oh, I've so got that. But we're gonna start working on that path and we're gonna get it all the way down to the end of the river so we can start working on that gatehouse. Alright, so we got the path all sorted out. It's looking pretty good, honestly. I like how it looks. Looks good on the map as well. But I did get an outline for the gatehouse. So this is going to be the gate part we're going to walk through. There's going to be a tower here. And I do think we're going to have like a wall that's like probably crumbling. Because all of this is going to be ruined. So none of it's going to be like completely built up. So I do want a wall coming from like here. Coming out to like here, like it's crumbling, so people couldn't just go around the gatehouse. You know, they'd have to actually go through it. Right here is gonna be a little building just for like the guards if they need a break or something from keeping an eye out on the gatehouse. They could just come in here, rest, you know, take that time. I'll probably add another wall coming back here, probably, you know, half wall, and then another, maybe a small little bump over here. Maybe get rid of some of these trees as well. But yeah, I do think this is gonna be really cool. We do have a palette for it. I'll pull this out. Okay, so we don't have everything right now, but I want smooth basalt as the darkest color, and then we go into tough, and then we go into pale moss, and then our last one is gonna be mossy stone bricks. So that's gonna be our palette. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go and smelt up a bunch of stone, and also grab some moss so we can make a bunch of mossy stone bricks. Alright, here is cobblestone. I don't have any, oh wait, I do have some leftover stone. Oh, perfect. Okay, so this is the palette we'll be using for this ruined gatehouse. It is going to be very gray, very monotone, so I do have a plan to kind of get around that. We're going to be using, pretend this is dried grass, the yellow grass that I have over here. It can be planted on top of the pale moss. Obviously, can't be planted on, you know, any of these other blocks. But if we do sprinkle in a little bit of that dried grass into there, it's going to have that little pop of yellow. And I think it's going to make it look really cool. And also, it'll add to the area. It'll just be like, oh, it's, you know, it's ruined. It's got plants growing out of it. You know, maybe I'll do some regular grass as well, just to add a little bit of green to go with the mossy stone bricks. But yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun build. Okay, I'm going to jump into a time lapse. So let's start building. Alright, so here is the build. Oh man, it looks super cool. It looks so cool. It's just the whole ruined, like, vibe to it just makes it look so good. I'm so happy with this. It absolutely looks so good. Just from a distance and everything, I love this basalt because it looks like burn marks, which you could totally add. Like, you know, maybe tower got struck by lightning or something, or, you know, something happened and there was a little fire and burnt down a little bit. And I think it just looks super cool. We have this little, like, wall over here, and then that wall over there as well, just that kind of fell into the river a little bit. If we do take a step back, I think that adds so much to the pathway down there. That just looks so good. You're just walking down and you see this burnt, ruined structure, like, oh man, yeah, that is that's so cool. I'm really happy with like how this building turned. I was kind of thinking maybe I add some darker wood or maybe even like deep slate into here to like replicate burn marks to like this edge of the roof, and maybe, you know, down here just some darker blocks so it looks like it's been burned and charred a little bit. So that's something I might play around with later, but I think for now I think it looks really good. I did not skimp on the back. It looks good from the back as well. The world spawn is going to be over here, so, you know, if someone's joining my world, they walk down the path, this is going to be one of the first things that they see. And yeah, I think that looks really good for the back as well. That's just super cool. Yeah, this is one of my favorite builds. And if you do come close, you will start to see some fireflies, even in the daytime. You'll see a little fireflies, because I hid one right down there. And then there is a firefly bush over here, but you won't be able to see that one until the nighttime. So there is a little bit of moving particles over there. There's the campfire in there. I think this is one of my favorite parts. I absolutely love, like, parkouring around my world. So if you go over here, you know, you could jump up, get onto this roof, but you could also jump over here and then get on top of the tower, which is really cool. I love just this little, like, natural little, like, ramp I have that I can, if ever I'm bored, I could just parkour around, you know. So I think that's really fun. But yeah, absolutely, this is probably one of the coolest builds I've ever made. But I am so incredibly tired of walking. Not like I'm getting a lighter or anything. I'm getting a saddle. I need a saddle so badly. It's gotten to a point where it's so bad because I was over here, you know, and there were so many times where a tool would break or I'd need another detail block or something, and I'd have to run all the way up the path, all the way to my house, grab the item, go back. There was one time where I forgot something, so I was like halfway down the path. I had to come all the way back. It was such a pain. So we are getting a saddle, and we are getting ourselves a horse this episode because I need anything better than my little legs. And I know it's not the coolest thing in the world, but it's one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, and that is fish. I love to fish so much. It is such a good time. So I believe that is going to be our way of getting our saddle. It's day 100! We did it! We made it to day 100. Now I just really need a saddle. Hopefully day 100 will be my lucky day and I'll get a saddle from fishing. Surely. Alright, I got 2 fishing rods, and you already know that the first line I cast, I'm gonna pull up a saddle. Watch this, watch this. Real time, real time. Okay, maybe not real time. It's gonna take a second. Okay, there it is, there it is. Boom! Okay, or not. Well, back to fishing. 398 uses on the fishing rod. And still nothing. I am so tired. I just sat here and fished through another 2 fishing rods, and I never want to see another fishing rod again. I did not pull up a single fishing rod besides that stupid Curse of Vanishing fishing rod. I did get a decent enchantment of efficiency 3, and I guess I got some okay bows. But I'm going to now sit here on this little thing. I'm going to think about my life and what I decided to do. Because this was a horrible idea, and whoever thought of doing fishing to get a saddle? Because that's a terrible idea. I would never get a saddle through fishing. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna go home for a second, and I'm going to look up other methods of getting a saddle. Because I can't stand it anymore. There's baby zombies. Chicken jockey! I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing. This is it. My final resort. I didn't want it to have to come to this. But it must. 1, 2. That's all I need. 2 diamonds. I'm going to make an enchanting table. I'm going to enchant a fishing rod. And I'm going to fish until I pull a saddle. I'm going to get luck of the C3 until I can get a saddle. This is my last resort. There's no more villages near me that I don't have to go thousands of blocks away for. One book. 4 obsidian. 1 enchanting table. I've got 8 bookshelves, plus a bunch of leather, and some paper. I could probably make a few more at least. 16 bookshelves. Please, please, please. I will pray to the fishing gods. Please. Luck at the C3. I'm breaking 3. Luck at the C3. My first enchanter achievement. Oh my. Yes! 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 We so got it. We're so back. We so have this. It's time to fish, guys. It's time to fish. I'm gonna get a saddle. Watch me. Watch me. Just watch me. Please. 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 I just need a saddle. Please. Please. Nautilus shell. That's treasure. That's treasure. It's happening, guys. It's so happening.